Hi, chat. Sorry, I gotta. Hi, Dabs! Hi, Dabs! Dabs! We're drawing my gay men today. Sorry, I was making posts, so I didn't like immediately unmute. We're drawing my men. We're drawing my men. Yippee! So this is what we got done last time. And yeah. So we're gonna we're gonna finish this up. We finished up Eric's body. We need to do his eyeballs, but that's for a separate. That's a separate layer entirely for silly, goofy reasons. Because I thought about being edgy. What do you mean? What do you mean you're delaying work content? Mean tabs. That's not good. I can't speak though. I called out of work saying that I was sick. To be fair, I was feeling like ass this morning, but I don't have work till 5 p.m. And I called out at like 7 in the morning. It's like, yeah, no, it's not happening today. It's bad and stupid and silly, but we're doing air ties. It looks like his eyes are open, but it's just his eyelashes. Ah, the good old, okay, just sit here for like 2 hours and wait. I think I had that because I was just like flying through it. They were just like, you know a bit too much. Why do you know so much? And then I just go, because I've done this before, and also I'm a fast learner. And they're like, cool, cool, stop that. Ask questions. Like, no, I don't need to ask questions. I'm good. And then somebody was acting like a little goober, acting pretend depressed. Fucking shit in the kitchen earlier. Yeah. He's like head down right next to me, just so sad looking, so pathetic looking. Well, no, he's sitting next to me. Like weird Lilo does this lovely weird thing. I can doodle it. I should doodle it so it makes more sense. He does this weird thing where his head is just down, ears back, and then he's just stanced up like this, and then like tail down. Like he looks ashamed in himself, and I don't know what to do about it because he doesn't want to move or anything. Bud, Lilo, do you want to play with your toy? You want to play with your puzzle? Is that it? You want to play with your puzzle? Okay, that's why. That's why he's acting depressed. I got him a puzzle recently that is like a disc that you move around and like treats come out. And he's been fucking obsessed with it for the past couple days. It's it's a blessing and a curse, and I kind of regret buying it, but it keeps him engaged, so it's okay. It's worth it. Going to bed instead? How about? Where is it? Tossed over one of his bones, and hopefully he enjoys that. I don't know anymore. I don't know what my dog wants half the time. It's real bad. All right, let's get in on this. I'm going to lower the volume of my video. There you go. it's not what you want. You just want love and attention. You want love and attention immediately when I start fucking doing stuff. Bitch. Bum, 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 ba-na-na. Stop it. Ba-ba-ba. Come back here. Thank you. Small. Actually blends into each. There we go. There you go. Yeah, that looks shaded enough. Yeah. I don't like Eric's body. I'm gonna be completely honest. Kind of want to just redo it, and I might just redo it because I realized where I fucked up. So we're actually just gonna redo Eric. So Hi. I shouldn't have fully deleted it. Now that I realize that I have to redo all the fucking lines. But you know what? That's that's okay. Bop, 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 bop. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I'm so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The Venture Saga is coming out in 9 hours because it's almost Halloween, and I wanna listen to it now. I wanna listen to it now. I wanna stick my ears into the speaker and listen to it and vibe with it and come up with horrible little stories to put my little creatures in. I I want it. Uh, why do I hate this? Why do I like it here? And why do I hate it here? No. You know what? We're gonna uh we are just gonna few and many, you know? We're gonna take it slow. Mm. 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 Oh, I hate that. We're gonna The fucking faces I'm making. Jesus. There are points where I'm very glad I don't have a VTuber, like a full-on proper one, because that face I just made. Oh god. It still wouldn't be that interesting. It'd be as interesting as a PNG tuber, I'm gonna be honest. Um, because I just stare blankly and then hope and pray that what I'm doing looks good. Mm, mm, mm. 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 I really do need to make a noise map for him. I think that'd make life so much easier. I might do that. No, I don't like that. Mm. Bow, bow, wow, wow. Doo-doo. I love just staring. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, no. We're not doing contrasting sets. We're just gonna add. Mhm. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Ow. It should be okay. I kinda still hate it, but we're gonna pretend that it's okay. Mm. Mm, mm. I could yap about the last session. I do wanna make a piece for that, and that probably will be the next one, although I don't know how I'm going to portray it. Um, this is very loud. A little bit. But, uh, turn off the eyeballs. Um, but so we had to be basically Ghostbusters this go around. We finally got back home to the city of Steam, our beautiful floating city in the sky that we miss oh so dearly. And immediately problems arose because have when isn't there problems whenever we go somewhere? Um, and of course I have to help because I'm a little guy. I also want to move the plot along. um, and so we go because we have to keep the story going. We go in and figure out what the fuck is happening. There's ghosts, specifically one ghost, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. There's ghosts, and we have to stop the ghosts from ghosting and causing problems for people. Um, the air quotes interesting part, I know the reason why they weren't in the upper city. So the city of Steam is I want to say segregated because it kind of is. Um, by the different classes, upper, middle, and lower class. Um, and a lot of it was happening in the uh, middle and lower city uh areas. The ghost sightings, to be exact. That is because a lot of people fucking die there a lot. And also because at least to my guess, the creator of the City of Steam, makes sense in a bit, was not allowed in the upper cities, or the upper cities just did not exist because they are literally floating clouds. Um, um, and he, so we go down. We're at the lower city. We build this little. Well, we not build. We fix up this little capture device. Um, and we head out to the engine room. Now, the lower city is basically the mechanics area for the entire city of Steam. It is uh full of cogs, cogs and gears. um that basically make the whole town move. Um and it's mostly filled with halflings and dwarves because they're allowed to fit in the machinery. Um Working class men, and that's where Eric lives. So after he went to his house, they're like, "All right, let's figure out this ghost problem that's here, and then we'll go to the mid city and figure out the ghost problem there, so on and so forth." I need to. So we do that, and uh, I had to do the stupid little. I fucking love these puzzles. I love them so much. It's the like water pipe puzzles. I had to do that so the fucking engine room wouldn't explode. Um, Good shit. I technically failed, but God was pleased enough with how I did it that they're like, "Yeah, it's fine." I was like, "Okay, yippee." um, but yeah. So we realized we gotta give these ghosts therapy or the best that we can. And that's how we get the the first. What is this? Is there a man talking? There you go. And that's for Magnus. You can't really see it with his hair. It's fine. Um, and basically, we get them down. The next sighting is at a museum. Eric has not been to this museum, but Sale has. Um, and it's more about the stuff with the flood. The flood is basically global warming. Finally got us and kicked the bucket for all of us. And yeah, not many people from the old world survived, but magic now persists, and it's all Gucci now, kind of. Keyword is kind of. Um, but we basically we head to the library, and there's this one spirit by the very first president of the city of Steam. Now, um, for context, the very first president was one of the NPC's husband, um, who we believed has like fully passed on, and is just like not retrievable whatsoever in any way. Um, we were wrong. So Eric's like, "Oh, hey, bud," because he's guessing. He is purely guessing at this point that it's that it's the first president. First president's name is Klaus. Um, and we I that kinda got him mad that I said his name and mentioned his husband's, but that's okay. That's fine. Um, he turns off the lights, and I can't see shit. I don't have dark vision apparently. Apparently changelings don't have dark vision, which is kinda stupid. So, for extra context, um, my changeling race works very differently from the standard D&D changelings. If you want that information, it's on my Twitter technically, somewhere buried deep in my Twitter. um, but for shapeshifting, they're able to uh grab. So whatever they grab, they can um take the form of in terms of like have a bank of it, but it takes an action to steal the form. And a while back, we there's a owl that likes to try to kill us. Um, I stole the form of the owl, but the owl wasn't an actual owl, obviously, because it's trying to kill us. It was the big bad of the game, and which also happens to be one of Klaus's husbands. Um, and Eric has not played around with this form yet. So he's like, "Oh, I have an owl. Let me turn into an owl so I can see in the pitch black darkness of night." Um, that was a mistake because all the spirits get fucking pissed because this is the man who caused everything to happen, basically. Um, in the terms of magic taking over and destroying civilization as we want to do it. How we feel about this? I feel a little bit better about this. Yeah, yeah, I like this a lot more. Okay, I'm glad I redid that. Um, and what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna merge these two layers together. I know that's a big mistake, but we're gonna do it, and I'll just find a way to blend it out. Oh, let me give him eyeballs. These. There you go. Oh my god, my brain. Spirit's very fucking angry. They want me dead because I look like their ex, which is fair. That's fair. Um, that's so fair that you want to murder me, but I'm just a guy. Um, so they are surrounding Eric, yelling at him basically. Uh, being like, where the fuck is he? Um, because he goes back, but also still panicking. So he's flipping through the channels of his library. Um, Feel too big. Um, so they're adamantly pissed at seeing him, but Eric freaking the fuck out and not knowing what's happening or what's going on, just basically screaming, "I don't know," is getting dragged towards the painting of the president. And then his panicked brain and my brain finally piece it together because I'm dumb. It's like, "Oh, you mean Klaus? Yeah, I have no fucking idea where he is. I think he's dead." Um, think he's very much dead. Uh, he died a while ago. Um, so they stopped. Oh no, he turns into the favorable husband, Arlen. While saying that, so they stop dragging him towards a fucking painting before getting sucked into it and or just destroying it. I don't know what would have happened if I got any closer to that painting. Um, and okay. Uh, we finally get the museum spirit, and Eric's not looking good. He is fucking. I don't want to say zoned out of his mind, but that's the best way I can fucking put it right now. He's like at 13 health points out of. Oh, I should have been. Oh shit! I just realized I should have been hungry during that point. God damn, that's my silly. That's my silly. I forgot about that. Because I like drama. Changelings, uh, once they reach 25% of their health, they become closer to their monster counterpart, which means they try to eat memories of just whatever's around. Um, so that should have happened, but I forgot because I was caught up in the movement. Um, I was caught up in the moment of having a panic attack. Not a real one, not a real one. Um, but basically, um, he's really low on health, and he wants a nap. He's so tired, but he fixes that. It's fine. Um, then the president's office is the next location. I'm giving such great fucking information. Like this is such a neat timeline. um, then the president's stuff is happening. And it was like, "Hey, yo, there's a fucking ghost in the president's office." And it's like, "Oh, fuck. Are we gonna be dealing with like the first president, or are we gonna be dealing with the president that we killed?" Um, luckily, it was the first president and not the president that we killed. Because if it was the president that we killed, Eric was gonna throw hands and be like, "You should be dead, dead. We already dealt with you. We already dealt with your spirit. Go away." Um, this isn't their first time dealing with ghosts either. I will say that. This is technically their second time uh dealing with them. Ah, oh, I have to do Magnus's hair, and I don't know how to shade this hair. I don't know how to shade braids. I never do braids. Wee wee wee. Sorry, I had to drink liquids. Um, that is just that color. Let's try that one. No, it's too late. Try that one. There we go. Um, 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 might scooch Magnus a bit so I can see the light of his titty, and I don't know. Yeah, I like that one too much. Um, we go up to the president's office. The ghost is trying to grab something from the desk, like underneath, and we know that this desk has a million and one fucking hidey holes. So we find a fucking master lock underneath the underneath the desk and beat it up with another master lock. And we find letters to to the husbands, Arland and Lewis. And I asked the ghost, "Do you want me to read these to you, or do you want me to send them?" And it's trying its best to attempt to speak, cannot speak. So I just go, we just go, turn on the light if it's a yes. Like we're going full paranormal investigators, Ryan and Shane type shit. Um, but it's very much not a I don't believe in ghosts. It's a I don't care about ghosts and I'm terrified of ghosts kind of situation. Um, and basically we were able to send out one of the letters, and that was to Lewis, i.e. Vox, who is again the big bad of the campaign. Um, via via a nice little phone call to this version of Hermes, who is called the messenger. He is ADHD to the extreme, and I love him, but also hate him because I can't get any words in to actually talk to him, and it makes me sad. I want to yap to him. I want to know his life story and why he works for this little bastard of a man. Uh, but we do that. And that spirit goes into the device. He's pleased. He's happy. And then one of our lovely friends fucking barges in, fucking panning, being like, "Hey, the kid's fucking having a seizure." Uh, the kid is uh his name is Canary in this universe, but it is Martine Montaigne from our main campaign, Isles of Talon. Um, but like his past self, it's weird. It's weird. Alternate universe type crap. Um, and the kid looks like he's having seizures, but there's no like medical signs of a seizure, like effects. I guess is the best way to put it. Like he's just convulsing, aka he's possessed. Eric fucking books it over there because that's one of his kids. He's seen this person grow up and he does not want to lose anyone that he's like grown attached to pretty much. Um like in his brain he's like this is a literal child even though he's like I think he's 15 or 16 at this point. Um but to Eric it's very much like even though it's not his kid as in like Paddock, it's still like his kid's friend and he has to make sure that whoever his kid likes that they stay alive pretty much. Um and he's booking over there as a bird, going as fast as he fucking possibly can. Um Gets there first. But God doesn't allow that in terms of role playing. So he's staring at this kid. as Sale and Echo come in, trying to figure out how the fuck do we stop this possession. Last time we beat the shit out of Sale, but I'm not beating the shit out of my own kid. Um, and Echo tries to beat the shit out of Eric's kid, and fails miserably, getting thrown back. So I do the parent route of being like, okay, they're scared, they're terrified, they're fucking being possessed. Let's take this slow. Um, and that works. I get to talk kinda to Klaus, giving him information about what's happened, where he is, being as soft as and kind as I possibly can be. Um, and he asks what year it is. Tell him. He asks what happened. Tell him. Uh, it's a very s- somber moment. At least that's how it felt to me as a player. Um, of just you're scared. You're you just came back from rest and everything has changed. There are things you've never seen before. You see a man with a fucking gas mask on talking to you. His skin a charcoal gray, a blue man, a weird fucking creature covered in spores. Like, that's fucking terrifying. Um, and he he leaves Canary's body. I took him into bed because he's a little boy and I cherish him deeply. If anything happens to him, I'm going down with him. Um, and then we get, and I think that was the last one. Yes, 4. We get all of them, and we head to the field because we want somewhere peaceful and quiet, not in the bustling city. Even if it's night, it's still loud and disorienting, and we set the spirit free. Except the spirit doesn't want to leave. In the terms of he, he talks to us. He wants to understand uh what is happening. Why is it happening? Um and how the fuck is his husband's how are his husbands still alive if he fucking died? You know? And we fill him in that basically after the flood, life became new, and with that life came magic, and it fucking it fucked everything up, but in a good way. It didn't. Life kept on going because of it, and that's what's keeping both of their husbands alive. Um, for so long, like 195 years. um, And it was more of a like, yeah, so that's happening. And Aaron asks about the letter to Arlen, like, do you still want me to deliver this? Because now we have like the full conscious spirit. He's like, no, 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 I want to deliver it. I'm like, okay, okay, if you say so. If you do that, I don't want to get punched. I don't want to get rained on. Cuz I will die. He's like, "What the fuck do you mean that you'll get rained on? What?" It's like, "Yeah, your husband controls the fucking storms uh at the bar that he owns, and I don't want to make him mad again. I don't like when dad's mad." um and he's like, "No, no, we're fucking going. I want to see the husband that I like and that didn't betray me and didn't ruin everything. And I want to give him a big ol' smooch." Like, "Oh, okay." Honestly, I might not even blend this because it's so small that I don't think blending it is gonna do anything. Let's see. Yeah, we're not blending it. We're just gonna leave it as is, as scribbly as I want it to be. And we set off for the night, being like, okay, we'll head out soon. Um, I would like to be in my home for at least a day, sleep in my own bed again. And um, Eric Eric goes back home to the Undercity where it is dark and where it is dim and damp, and starts working on a pistol for sale. And while doing so, he decides to contact his husband, who has been MIA. And he just wanted to talk to someone while he worked, describing the literal hell he just went through, and decided to ask as well about why uh, Lewis was making the thing that he was making. Because in the session prior, we got informed that Lewis is making a great machine, and that's why he wanted Magnus, because Magnus is the god of creation, basically, creating trinkets, creating the arts. Um, and he he doesn't get an answer that he likes. Magnus says that it is to make the world better, and that pulls concern for Eret, because is it the betterment for everyone, or is it the betterment for Vox? Um, Magnus being, I don't want to say naive, doesn't feel right to say, uh, or unaware of the intentions of Vox and his delusions that he asks, what if he's trying to get rid of us as beings? We are not his normal, and he hates it, despises it. He wants it dead. He wants to kill it. Um, and that's where it ends because Eret finishes his project. Thus, he is no longer able to talk to Magnus. And he sits there and stares, questioning whether or not it's the right thing to even be talking about this to Magnus, to even like bring it up, and that he may have just put Magnus in so much danger over it because there's the chance that Eret is right, that that Vox just wants to get rid of all magic in the world, and that subsequently it's going to kill him, to kill everyone that he knows, that he loves, he doesn't know, that he will meet. And he heads to bed. And unfortunately, God was being so mean and didn't let us have a fucking dream. um, every every time we go to sleep, we do get a dream sequence, and uh it helps us. I was talking to the DM about this. Like, I'm glad that we do dreams. I really do appreciate them because it allows us to interact with the gods without actually being in front of them, which we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Um, and I'm glad we have it, and they're also glad that we have the dream system because I feel like it would have been a very different story if we didn't. Um, but yeah, I kind of hope I get a shitty roll on my dream next session. I'm gonna be honest. I really want this man to have a nightmare. Um, I didn't get to portray Eric the way I wanted to portray him this session. Uh, I wanted him to fall into some old habits of his. I might try to pull that off. The next one we'll see. I want him to go to bars. I want him to fucking almost drink himself to death. Um, I want him to be an asshole. Uh, an asshole who's very much trying to fight his nature of being nice. Um, 'cause he's my little guy, and I like seeing my little guy suffer sometimes. But we will see. We will see where the gods take us, and we're probably gonna stop at Dewey's place to charge our new phone because we got another phone. Um, which means we can keep in contact with Arlen a lot easier. That means I can talk to my son whenever I want. Um, which is nice and good. I do I do worry that uh bringing Klaus to Camarus, he's not going to be let in because he is a spirit. Um and he's 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 the island of Tamarisk is funky. It None of the pantheon can get in or could get in. One of them can now because somebody wouldn't stop stealing. And uh so I do worry that Klaus can't get in, but I feel like he'd be able to. I wouldn't see why not. Um that's going to be interesting. I do also, if we go back to the island of Tamarisk, I do want to go back to the Crafters Guild. Uh because if I ask for like their hardest project, that might give me more time to talk to Magnus. um, I would, I want to like actually talk to him. Um, and have a good enough discussion, or just like just be around him. I'd like to be around my husband. That'd be great. Um, yeah, that was last session, and it was so good, so good. And I want more, but I can't have more because I gotta wait. I gotta be a good egg and wait. Sucks. Um, but it's also okay because it does give me, it gives me a break. It gives me a mental break, and I need that mental break. Mental breaks are important. Don't do what I do and have D&D 3 times a week. uh, I am adamantly obsessed with D&D, and it's real bad, but it's the only thing that's keeping me going. I'm gonna be for real. Um, I I f- I fucking love D&D. Genuinely, it is such it is such a fun way to interact with people. As someone who doesn't get the, I don't want to say chance. Because chance isn't the right word. Who doesn't get the ability to to speak up and yap to people. It's really nice to have a story that you've built with others and have enjoyed together. Oh, is someone home? See. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Alrighty, chat. I'm going to head off for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I had to redo fucking Garrett. I didn't like how he looked. I might just finish this off screen as well. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's almost done. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely one, and I will see you all